of the group.
No, you are not.
I'm crying.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's officially a person that got to outer space, but you're not an astronaut. That's like me going into a hospital and all of a sudden I'm a doctor. Ladies and gentlemen, all they had to do was be normal. If they would have been normal in this entire thing, none of this backlash would have happened. It's just like the absurdity that just started coming out of these women. Like, that's what made this whole thing a big deal. So let's take a look at a Katy Perry interview and get her thoughts on her experience. And I'm going to show you what I mean.
Ruler of the group.
No, you are not.
I'm crying.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's officially a person that got to outer space, but you're not an astronaut. That's like me going into a hospital and all of a sudden I'm a doctor. Like, and I get it. She's just like interviewing her, but like she buys right into it, which is what makes it crazy. Because you could have just been like, oh, no, I'm not an astronaut. Like those guys really do the real work, you know?
I feel super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
We had these incredible shots of
Like, what the heck does that mean? You never know how much love you have until you hit launch. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is the stuff that I mean, like, if they would have just been like, dude, it was just so cool to be in zero gravity. I never thought that in my life I would have ever experienced something like this. People would have been like, oh, snap. Yeah, I get it. But no, you don't know how much love you have until you hit launch. Like, what? Childbearing? I mean, I'm just saying, man, like, I don't know.
of Daisy watching you as the rocket, it'll make me cry, as the rocket's going up, and she was so proud. Just kept saying, mommy, mommy. And I know you'll feel the same way when you watch it. And you brought a real life Daisy up.
That's
it was
right.
important for you, not only because it's your daughter's name, but why else was that important to bring it?
Daisies are common flowers, but they grow through any condition. They grow through cement, they go through cracks, they go through walls. They are resilient, they are powerful, they are strong, they are everywhere. Flowers are, to me, God's smile, but it's also a reminder of our beautiful earth and the flowers here and God's smile and the beautiful magic that is everywhere, all around us. And
is she saying God's smile? I can't quite hear it.
Even in a simple daisy. So to really appreciate it and remember it and take care of it and protect it.
Gail shared with us the song that you sang when you got up there. What a Wonderful World. Why was that important to sing that particular song?
I've covered that song in the past, and obviously, like, my higher self is always steering the ship, because I had no clue that one day I would decide to sing a little bit of that in space. But I think that it's not about me. It's not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there. It's about us. It's about making space for future women and taking up space and belonging. And it's about this wonderful world.
I was with her up until this is about women. This is about taking up space. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, I don't know if I'm like too old, but back in my day when you said you're taking up space, like, that wasn't a good thing. Like, you're in the way, basically, is what you're saying. But, you know, like, for her to say, hey, I didn't want it to be about me, like, that's a great response. Okay, I didn't want to be about me. I wanted to sing a song that kind of reflected the beauty of the world and blah, blah, blah. Like, that would have been great. But then she goes into, no, this is about women. This is about women empowerment, and this is going to do so much for women, and this is about taking up space. Like, what are you saying, dude? It's just, I don't know. Like, what is, like, it's always like a propaganda with these people.
World that we see right out there and appreciating it. This is all for the benefit of Earth.
You have done so many.
No, it's not for the benefit of Earth. This is all for you. I think, like, she could have even said, like, you know, I am honored to be the first one to be able to go out into space to prove that it works, so that, you know, many other people can have a fun experience like this and be able to go to outer space. Like, that would have been a regular response, acceptable response. But what are you talking about? You're not bettering anybody by just, like, going up there and coming down. Like, this was all for you to have a good experience, for you to see what it feels like to be in zero gravity. Just, like, own it. And I think, like, people would have been more on board with them if they would have just said that.
Many incredible things in your life, selling millions of records, selling out stadiums. Where does this experience rate for you?
This experience is right. It's second to being a mom. Yeah, that's it.
I did hear someone saying that she had said that this was like the ultimate love, like it was better than any love that she had ever felt, and people were clowning her on, well, how about you having children and being a mom? I'm glad that that's actually false. So she recognized it here, like this is second to being a mom.
That's it. And that's why it was hard for me to go.
I don't know how I would feel about it if I was her husband, but
because that's all my love right there. And I have to surrender and trust that the universe is going to take care of me and protect me, and also my family, my daughter. Because like I'm full up from being able to get that gift of being a mom, and to go to space is incredible. And I wanted to model courage and worthiness and fearlessness.
You said you wanted to go to space for the fearless women in your life as well, your sister and your mom. What was their reaction when you got to see them after you got off the capsule?
I have only seen my mom, and I was like, "Are you okay, Mom?" She just knew. She knew. She was totally okay, and I'm sure she was speaking in tongues underneath her breath, as she does all the time.
Speaking in tongues, is her mom Christian? Interesting.
She would do that for anything else, but definitely today.
Mom, you need to have a talk with your daughter.
But she was so super confident. My mom, she has this thing where she can see. I mean, even down to the name of like the capsule
being tortoise. I know you spoke to all of your fans about that. The capsule's named tortoise, the feather on the side, that the symbol of Blue Origin. All of those gave you confidence that this was the right thing for you to do. Correct?
Yeah, because I just asked for a sign from the heavens, from my angels, and they're like, "Well, here's a feather, which is what your mother calls you, and if that's not enough, the capsule's named tortoise, which is your second nickname that your mother calls you." And I'm like, "Okay, I'm going. Yeah. I got the message, and I'm gonna get the message."
Before I let you get back to your family, I just had to ask you, describe for us, because you're so brilliant at putting words together and describing.
This interview sounds very scripted. Like it's almost like they practiced what they were gonna say. Like, how did she know about the whole like feather and tortoise and stuff like that?
Moments that we can all appreciate later. How would you describe the moment when you took off and then the moment you landed?
What do you guys think? Is it gonna be like something normal or like some craziness?
The moment, I mean, it is the highest high, and it is surrender to the unknown, trust. And this whole journey is not just about going to space. It's the training, it's the team, it's the whole thing. I couldn't recommend this experience more. This is like up there with all the, different tools that I've learned in my life, from meditation to the Hoffman process. This is up there because what you're doing is you're like really finding the love for yourself, because you got to trust in yourself.
Damn. Dude, she was so good so far. She was good. This is not just about going up. This is the training, the preparation, talking about the professionals. You could have talked about them keeping you safe, being able to do this. And then you go back to this nonsense. Like, you could have like cut it there, and you would have been good. You would have been good.
Yourself on this journey, and then you're feeling the love when you come down, for sure. And you're feeling that strength. So I feel really connected to that strong, divine feminine right now.
By the way, you're
strong, divine feminine. What does that even mean?
such a badass. I love that the month of April, you're like, I'm going to space and I'm launching my tour. I mean, it's really incredible. Now I know I'm asking this question for your fans. Will you write a song about this experience?
Okay. So this wasn't about women empowerment. This wasn't about you being courageous for all of these women that are out there. This was about you promoting your next body of work. Good to know.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
It's kind of like, you know how they say anything before you say but is like neglected. Like, you're a good person, but, and then you go in, like anything before that just didn't matter. You just like canceled it. This is what it feels like. She said a bunch of stuff, but this is about what she's going to be putting out there soon.
And not only that, I got to reveal my set list for the tour on a butterfly. How apropos.
Incredible.
Just flying in space. I don't know if anyone's ever done that before, so I'll just...
There's a lot of things that you have done first. You are now officially an astronaut, and let me just tell you, on behalf of everyone here at Blue Origin...
No, she's not officially an astronaut. What are you talking about?
Our webcast and everyone, all of these individuals that put this incredible thing on. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your...
It's a 10 out of 10. That's my review.
10 out of 10.
You definitely go for it. 10 out of 10.
All right. Well, that was the nonsense. I don't know. Like, let me know what you guys think below. Like, if they would have been normal, just giving some regular responses. Oh, this was a cool experience. This was nice. I never thought I would do this. instead of getting into all this, like, this is the greatest love of love, the highest of highs. You don't know what love is until you go to outer space. The higher power woman or feminine or whatever it was. It's just like, if she would have like not said none of this crap, would you have been okay with, like, you know, the whole experience and what they did? Like, let me know in the comments below.